All right, we are going to now discuss our posting accounts. Now, GP, they're called posting accounts, whereas in BC, they're called posting groups. So, if you look at the two windows, you'll see they look essentially different. Now, let me walk you through something. Let's go over to our BCGP window and let's see what they do differently. Okay, so in GP, you have several ways that you can set up your posting accounts. You have your global settings, you have your customer, your vendor, and your inventory. Now, these are handled in different places within GP, the same as in Business Central. However, they're referred to as posting groups in BC, whereas in GP, they're posting accounts. So I'm going to show you the global settings for GP for this particular example. So let's go to, we're still in the administration module, and we're going to go to posting accounts. Now, these posting accounts in GP are referred to your global settings. So if you don't have an account set up on your vendor, your customer, your inventory, GP will look out to your posting, your global posting groups, and it will post to your GL. Now, because we're just talking about finance, we're going to talk about the finance posting group in reference to the finance posting setup in GP. So in BC, to find your postings, we can go to posting groups. And I'm going to show you how BC will show you all of them in the same fashion. Notice we have administration BC, administration GP, the same way. Now we're talking about your general posting groups. Now, your general posting setup is how you get to your general posting group. Same thing with GP. You have your financial posting setup, which will do all of your transactions that happen in the finance module only. Okay. So under our general posting setup, I'm going to click into that. Just want to give you a feel for what it looks like. Now here is where you will tell the business what to do. So you have who you're buying your material from, who you're selling it to, and the GL account that it's going to be associated with it. So this is just a quick overview. We're not going to go into detail about how they work differently. I'm just showing you the terminologies and where they match. Okay, so there is a setup that is involved in doing your first setup is your general posting setup. Now that will be here in GP. So they're essentially the same, but I also want you to take note to how in BC it's set up as a table, right? Whereas in GP it's set up as a list. So essentially the same, just a little bit easier to work with. Now, for all of those that don't necessarily like the fact that GP has windows that are so small and you have to look at them really hard, whereas in BC, you can do whatever you need to expand your window, make it bigger, make it smaller, your fonts, the whole 9 yards. It's beautiful. All right, so let's go and look at our other posting. So that's my posting setup. Let's look at our posting groups. So I want to show you the list. Notice how you have your vendor posting group. That's for your purchase orders and your payables. Then you have your inventory. You have quite a few, but I'm just doing the basics right now. You have your customer posting groups. That's sales, receivables, inventory. You also have bank posting groups, your general posting groups. General posting groups attached to your finance module. So general business, okay? So then you also have a general product posting group. We'll get into that in detail later. But notice how you have several different groups within, in GP, it calls them modules. Pretty much the same thing in BC. So notice in GP, I can pick what, I'm going to use BC's terminology, what posting group I want to set up globally. I could do that from one window. In BC, you go to the actual group that you want to do it in. Okay, so for the purpose, we saw the setup for my general posting. But if I wanted to go and just look at my posting group, I can do that. I'm going to choose the general business posting group. Now, notice I have the different types of codes that are associated with the posting group. You'll notice on the setup window, you had different codes, domestic, EU export. That's where that comes from. So when you're in the posting setup, you assign the posting group to the posting setup and vice versa. In the account, you enter the account.